How a ship filled with 154 people sank in the icy sea on November 25, 2007, and how people survived for hours in freezing water. The heartbreaking true story. A Swedish-American businessman, Lars Erik, had chosen this ship for an expedition to Antarctica. This ship was so reliable that it had previously rescued other stranded ships. In 2004, it was named the MV Explorer. On November 11, 2007, the ship once again set sail for Antarctica. It was supposed to be a 19-day journey. All the passengers were excited about the trip to Antarctica, and the captain, Bengt Wyman, had previously crossed this icy route several times. Everything went smoothly for the first half of the journey, but then the captain decided to take the ship on a new route. He thought that this route would have less ice, and they would reach their destination more quickly. The first 10 days of the trip went comfortably. On the night of November 22, the ship was slowly breaking through the ice. The sound of ice cracking echoed all around, while the passengers, carefree, slept in their cabins. Suddenly, a loud noise echoed, and the ship came to a halt. The passengers were jolted awake by the loud noise and violent shaking. But the captain ignored the situation and began moving the ship forward again. The ship slowly started breaking through the ice once more. However, shortly after, passengers began to scream and shout from their cabins. Water was rapidly filling the ship. In fact, the ship had collided with a thick, old ice shelf, which had caused a large hole in the lower part of the ship. Water was flooding in at a rapid pace, and panic broke out among the passengers. Everyone began running in all directions to save themselves. When the captain realized that the water was flooding in too quickly, he understood that the ship couldn't be saved. He immediately ordered his crew to send distress signals, hoping that nearby ships would come to their rescue. The ship had already been 46 kilometers away from its destination, deep in the ocean. The distress signals reached 2 ships, but they were too far from the MV Explorer. Another problem was that the passengers on the lifeboats were suffering from the cold. As the water continued to rise, a short circuit occurred, causing the ship to lose all power. The captain tried to straighten the ship, but the water level had risen so high that the engine stopped working. The ship began to sink quickly. The captain and crew members boarded the lifeboats as well. Now, they were all waiting in the cold winds and icy waters, hoping for rescue. They watched as their ship sank into the depths of the ocean. Once a mighty ship ruling the seas, it now lay at the bottom of the ocean. All the people aboard the lifeboats watched this terrifying scene unfold under the open sky. They spent hours in the freezing water, and dawn was approaching. Then, one of the 2 ships that had received the distress signals arrived to rescue them. All the people were safely rescued. The good news was that no one lost their life in this terrifying accident. However, the captain's mistake led the ship to sink into the depths of the ocean.